What is up, everyone? How's everybody doing? Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second here. Testing 1, testing 2, testing. Can you guys hear me okay? Test, test, test. Can you guys hear me okay? Testing 1. Testing 2. All right. Let's see here. Sorry about that, guys. How's everybody doing? We're going to talk 49er football. We're going to talk LA Lambs. I'm so sick and tired. Thank you, Maggie. I'm so sick and tired of hearing about these Rams, how they're going to win the division. They're going to make the playoffs. There's hope in LA for the Rams. Yes, they won a Super Bowl 2 years ago, but at what cost? At what cost did they win a Super Bowl? And I'm going to talk about the Rams because I'm sick and tired of hearing Ram fans being delusional. There's one thing about being a fan of your favorite team, right? There's one thing about believing in your team. But then there's another thing about being delusional when it comes to your team. They are starting a bunch of rookies across the board. You know how hard it is to win a game with a rookie or maybe 2 rookies on your team? Much less if you're starting about 6 or 7 rookies. People don't realize how hard it is. And we're going to talk about that right after this. So get ready. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Beto, at Niner Sickness Podcast. How's everybody doing on this beautiful Saturday afternoon? College football is playing. I'm watching college football, talking to you wonderful people. And what I want to do is I want to expose the Lambs for the frauds that they are and the frauds they're going to be. Make sure to wipe your feet before entering and smash that like button for your boy Niner Sickness. I would truly, truly appreciate that very, very much. How's everybody doing? Let's see. We got our first guy in here, Luke Luna. What's up, Luke Luna? Just popped in to say hi. I may be able to come back in a bit. Okay. All right. Thank you, Luke Luna, for coming in. We got Brad in the house. What's up, Brad? Welcome, Brad. We got Dawn in the house. What's up, Dawn, my little sister? We got Maggie in the house. How you doing, Maggie? Welcome. I think this is the first time. If not, my apologies. I'm an old man. I forget a lot of things. But I'm excited about tomorrow as well. We're going to talk 49er football. It's not just about the Rams, but I want to expose those losers that they are in the other side of the NFC West. Okay. I apologize there, Maggie. Well, welcome back. Welcome back. Good to see you once again. Please don't forget to smash that like button and wipe your feet. Also, please do not forget to subscribe. Thank you, my little sis. Appreciate you very, very much. Let's see who else is in here. We got Marcus. Person's in the house. What's up, Marcus? We got my Uso brother, Jason. What's up, Jason? We got Javier Rios, Jimmy G in the house. What's up, Jimmy G? And welcome back, Cemetery 7. I don't know if I pronounced his first name Cemetery 7, right? I think if I say it too fast, it doesn't sound right. But welcome, my friend. Good to see you. All right. So I want to talk a little bit about the LA Lambs. I have a friend of mine. His name is Rudy. I don't know if you guys know Rudy, but he's a huge Rams fan, delusional fan, but a huge fan nevertheless. He's always talking about how excited he is about his team. And listen, I'm all for being optimistic, right? I'm all for being excited about your team. I'm all for rooting for your team. But as a content creator, I believe you owe it to your viewers to be honest. You owe it to your viewers to be honest about your team. You can't sit there and sell hype to your fan base or to your viewers. You need to be able to talk about your team, the positives and the negatives. And when credit is due, you talk about it. When you need to sit there and hold somebody accountable, you hold them accountable. If Brock Purdy plays well tomorrow, I'm going to give him praise. If he screws up, I'm going to hold him accountable. That's just who I am. I keep it 100% real. I do want new viewers. I do want to gain followers, but I'm not going to lie to you just to maintain followers. So I speak the truth, at least my truth, whether people agree with me or not. By the way, I am sporting the GOAT, Jerry Rice today. Wearing Jerry Rice today. I'm trying to decide what jersey to wear tomorrow to represent the 49ers against the Steelers. I might wear Drake Jackson jersey. I might wear Hargrave jersey. I'll tell you what. You guys tell me right now in the comments. I'm going to leave it up to you. Which of the front four jersey do you want me to wear? What of the front four? Drake Jackson, Eric Armstead, Hargrave, or Bosa? Which of those four jerseys do you want me to wear? And I will wear it and represent the 49ers. But I got to get the most votes from you guys. So let me know in the comments, which jersey do you guys want me to wear tomorrow for the game? I'm not going to the game, but I'm going to watch the game. But I'm still going to wear my jersey representing the 49ers. So you guys let me know which jersey should I wear. Armstead, Jackson, Hargrave, or Bosa. And the ones that I get the most votes, that is the one that I will wear for sure. David Villa's in the house. What's up, David Villa? What's up, my Niner family and sickness? Glad you're on. Almost Niner football time. Amigos, are you ready? Let's go. Man, I am more than ready. Let's go. Going well. How's things? Okay, you're talking to Jason. Right on, right on. Let's see here. We got Scott in the house. How you doing, Scott? Good to see you, my friend. Buzzing for the game tomorrow, and it's on a good time in Scotland. All the way from Scotland. What's up?
Booyah!
That's what I'm talking about. Hold on, bro. We got a...
Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
All the way from Scotland, representing the faithful. I love it when I see individuals from Scotland, from the UK, from all different places around the world representing the San Francisco 49ers. That is awesome. And I'm glad that it's coming at you at a very, very good time. Yes, sir. Or just Sim. All right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Making it easier for this old man. Truly appreciate it. Cooper Kupp is out for the Lambs next week. Yep. He is out this week and possibly next week. It don't matter if he played or not. It doesn't matter if we play. Okay, we got to vote for Bosa. I got to write these down. Hold on. Because then I'll forget. All right, we got Bosa, Armstead, Jackson, and Hargrave. All right, so let me see here. All right. So we got one for Bosa. Let's see here. He says, Bosa all day long. What up with creating all this crap space? Hargrave, welcome him. One for Hargrave. Oh, we got Vicky Ortiz is in the house. What's up? Welcome. We got one for Armstead. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. We got Don for Bosa. We got two for Bosa. We got Javier Rios. Bosa, my guy. Bosa. 3 for Bosa. All right. We got Brad saying Bosa. All right, Bosa. I kind of figured Bosa would win. Definitely would win. But I wanted to give you guys the opportunity to vote. What up, Don? Say hi to the girls. Almost game time, baby. Let's go. Thank you, David, for being such an amazing, awesome person, my friend. We got Randy Ortiz in the house. How you doing, Randy? Welcome, sir. So for those that are coming in late, I had asked everyone to vote which jersey do they want me to wear tomorrow from the front four, whether it's Jackson, Bosa, Armstead, or Hargrave. Which jersey did you guys want me to wear? And so far, Bosa is winning 4-1. And if you have just come in, put your vote in. Put your vote in. Let me know which jersey you want me to wear, and I'll be happy to wear that jersey representing not only the Niners, but your vote as well. Maggie says Niners worldwide, baby. Absolutely, Maggie. Worldwide it is. Okay, we got another vote for Bosa. Bosa by a landslide. Bosa's killing it. David says, I say Bosa. Purdy. I do have Purdy's. I have everybody's jersey. There's not a player you can name on this team right now that I don't have. I sell jerseys, by the way. I sell jerseys, so I have every player on the team jersey. So I have Brock Purdy, but I decided to wear one of the D-line because I'm a big defensive guy, and no pun intended, but I'm a big defensive guy, and I like the defense a lot. Real quick, let me know, am I coming out loud and clear, or I changed a setting on my Rodecaster, and before I sounded really loud in my ears, and my monitors in my ears, and now I sound a little bit less. But I don't know. This is the way I want to sound to myself. But I want to make sure that the audio is playing good on your side. Please let me know. Armstead. All right. So we got 6 votes for Bosa, 2 votes for Armstead, 0 votes for Jackson, and 1 vote for Hargrave. Interesting. Nobody believes in the rookie, huh? Nobody believes in the rookie. You don't think that you guys don't think that our rookie is gonna, well, he's not a rookie anymore, technically. He's not a rookie, but our first year starter won't have a good game tomorrow? Or you guys are just more fired up for Bosa? I think that's what it is. What's up, Alonzo in the house? What's up, brother? I always want to say Alfonso, but I realize there's no F. So Alonzo, my apologies. I don't think I said Alfonso, but if I did, my apologies. Scott says, is Kittle clear to play tomorrow? He is questionable, Scott. He is a game time decision. If I know Kittle, he will play. If he's given the clear by the Niners medical staff, he will play. I do not see him sitting out. So it's not really up to Kittle. It is up to the staff, but he is questionable, which is still better than doubtful. If he is doubtful, most likely he won't play. If you're questionable, chances are you will play. My big brother, what size women jerseys do you have? I might have to get a new one when I can. I have Jimmy G. That one my husband bought for me. I like it. You sold it to your husband. You don't even give it to him. You sold it to him. That is amazing, girl. That's such a good Niner fan. Hey, it's all love, fair in love and war, right? But you gave it, instead of giving it to your hubby, you sold it to him. I love it. I'll hit you up after the show. I'll send you a text message and we'll discuss it there, okay? And I'll give you the sizes there and everything you need to know. And if anybody needs a jersey, hit me up. I will give you a good deal. They are not authentic. Okay, anybody that sells you a jersey on themselves that is not a license, they're lying to you when they say it's authentic, but this is the closest it gets to being authentic. So, and look at the price you're paying too. Some people, and be careful the ones I know people like to save money and I understand hard times, but some people sell jerseys for $35 and like $35, that's a good price. And then they get the jersey and they wash it one time and it falls apart. And then they're mad that it fell apart. This jersey has been washed, 20 times already. And it looks like it was brand new. So, and in the dryer. And they don't shrink either. So the saying goes, you always get what you pay for. So be careful. You don't have to get it from me. But whoever you get it from, be careful you don't get sniffed by someone that's just trying to make money off of you. Thank you. Thank you, Brad, for audio is loud and clear, just the way I like it. We can hear you clear. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's up, Crazy Juice in the house? All right, so let's talk a little bit. Authentic is overrated. It is. For the prices, yes. For the cost, yeah, it's overrated. I know the NFL is trying to make money and blah, 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 but it's not like the NFL. Don't get me started with the NFL. They're multi-million-dollar business, and yet they don't give the blue-collar workers like ourselves an opportunity to buy something at a cheaper cost. So they can kiss my big brown butt. Roberto Davis, what's up, brother? Welcome. All right. So let's talk about the LA Lambs. I've been hearing a lot of LA Lambs fans talking about that nobody should count out the Lambs this year. They're even talking about beating Seattle in Seattle tomorrow. This is how crazy it's getting in LA for these Lamb fans. They are talking about hold on, guys. I want to make sure I'm clear. Okay. Hold on. I look blurry. All right. Much better. So I'm hearing about we're going to go to Seattle and we're going to take care of Seattle. Seattle is being underrated. I think the Niners are equipped enough to take care of Seattle, but I still give a win against Seattle and a loss. I would rather have 2 wins against Seattle, but the Seattle is underrated a bit. If Geno Smith plays like he played last year, he doesn't have to play amazing, but if he just plays decent, Pete Carroll, as much as we hate that chewing cow, he's a good coach. And the Ram fans are saying, we're going to beat Seattle tomorrow. And it's like, no Cooper Kupp, IR. Well, if he's on the IR, then he's going to miss 4 games. So no Cooper Kupp for 4 games, right? Matthew Stafford and I don't wish injury upon no one, but he's 1 hit away from not playing. And this is funny. There's a Rams fan by the name of Rudy that on his show, he's talking about how the Niners need to be careful with Brock Purdy. Oh, the Niners, they need to be scared that Brock Purdy doesn't get hit in that arm, because if he gets hit in that arm, that is it. Their season is over, blah, 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 right? But this is a guy that is talking about Brock Purdy, who's what, 23? Matthew Stafford, he has back issues. Okay? Matthew Stafford has back issues. Anybody that has ever gone through any back pain would understand that a back pain is no joke. And if he gets hit, God forbid, because even though I don't like the Lambs or Seattle or the Cardinals, I don't wish injury upon no player. I want the best player to be on in the game every time they face us. Why? So that there's no excuses when we kick their ass. But Matthew Stafford, the reality is, ladies and gentlemen, that they are one hit away from getting hurt. So the fact that he's worried about Brock Purdy, it's like, dude, you need to be worried about your quarterback. They got Cam Akers, Cam Akers is a strange thing going on over there. They almost cut him. They couldn't get rid of him. And then they kept him. So now he's a starting running back. How good can Cam Akers be, really, when they have no... Listen, let me tell you their starting lineup, okay? This is how crazy it is over there in Lamb. Let's see, Rams depth chart for 2023. This is how crazy. This is from ESPN that I'm reading, okay? I'm reading this from ESPN. Let me get this a little nice and big that I like, the way I like it. Okay, so quarterback is Matthew Stafford. Stetson Bennett is their backup, okay? The guy played great in college. He's a Georgia Bulldog, but that doesn't always transcend to the pros. Now, if Matthew Stafford goes down, they have to depend on a rookie. Many of you don't like Sam Darnold. That's fine. But I will take Sam Darnold any day of the week over Stetson Bennett, a rookie quarterback. They have Cam Akers. Then they have, I'm just going to name the starters. Van Jefferson. Van Jefferson is the starting receiver. They got Tutu Atwell. And instead of Cooper Kupp, which I'm going to give credit where credit is due, Cooper Kupp is an amazing player. Yes, he plays for the wrong team, but he's an amazing player. Great receiver in the slot. Gives us big trouble in the slot. We're going to talk about the money that the Niners have been clearing Roberto Davis before this show is over. And please stay with me because I'm going to be giving away a patch. I'm going to be giving away a 49er patch because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a game prediction for tomorrow. Tomorrow game, I'm going to ask for you guys to do a game prediction. Don't do it now because I'm not even going to look at it. So if you write your prediction right now, I don't even look at it. When I'm ready, I will let you know when to do your game predictions. And if you are the winner, you will win a patch. And I will show you the patch in a few minutes. So let's go on. So instead of Cooper Kupp, which is on the IR, meaning he's going to miss minimal of 4 games. So he won't be available next week when we play at Levi South. That's right, Levi South.
Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, so instead of Cooper Kupp, they got this kid named Puka. Puka, P-U-K-A, Puka. It might as well be Kaka. Okay, Puka Naka. Puka Naka. It should just be Kaka Kaka. They should just name him. Who is this guy? Who is this Kaka guy? He's from, he's a rookie, 5th round pick rookie from BYU. He is 6'2", big guy, 205, but he's a rookie. This guy's a rookie. Kaka. I'm calling him Kaka. That's his name for me. And then they have Taylor Hickeby, which is he's a decent tight end, not the biggest thing. And then their left tackle is Joe Noteboom. He's decent. Left guard is Steve Avila. I believe he might be a rookie. Let me double check. Yeah, he's a second round rookie. So they're starting a rookie at left guard. Now, we started a rookie last year too. So I'm not hating that, but you can't always depend on rookies. And then for their center is Brian Allen. He is a 4th round pick in 2018. He's 6'2", 330 pounds. He's not that good. He's a And then for the right guard, they got Trey Main, Archer, whatever his name is. He is a 2020 7th round pick, 6'2", 314. Not that good. And then right tackle is Rob Hovinston. Who in the hell is Hovinston? It's Frankenstein's brother. 6'8", big guy, 330 pounds, out of Wisconsin. He was a 2nd round in the 2015. Those are the offense. I'm going to get into the defense in a minute. Those that I just read are their starting offense. And this is the team that is supposed to go into Seattle and beat Seattle tomorrow. These Ram fans are killing it with this crap. The Lambs shot their wad, and now they are trash. They got their trash ring. Now, give it. They got their ring, and you can never take that away from them. You can't ever take it away from them, but at what cost? The last time the Niners paid for players, it was the 1994 season. They won their ring, and we haven't won a ring since. It's hard to get back to the Super Bowl. So, did they win a ring? Yes. Did I wish that Tart would have never dropped the ball so the Niners would have played the Bengals, and I believe we would have had our 6th ring by now? I tell everybody that listens to me, having skilled players is not enough. You have to have luck. To win a Super Bowl, it's not enough to have a great coach, great coaching staff, great roster. You also have to have luck. We had a great roster last year. We still do. We had bad luck that Brock Purdy got hurt. I really believe we would have beat the Eagles last year, but then neither here or there we did it, but I believe we could have and should have. So luck is a major part of winning a Super Bowl. But they let go of all their players because they couldn't afford them. Now they're starting a bunch of rookies. But yet, the Ram fans are very cocky. We're going to, again, you want to be optimistic. You want to be loyal to your team. You want to be proud of your team. I understand all that. And I'm not shaming the Ram fans for that. But when you're starting to talk out of your side of your neck and you're starting to say that they're going to beat Seattle, they have a possibility of winning the division. This is where you're speaking outside of being smart. This is where you're lying to your viewers if you are a Rams content creator. Don't feed a dumb fan base as it is garbage about winning the damn division with a bunch of rookies. Can some of these rookies be good in the future? Possibly. Possibly. Are they going to be good this year? Heck no. Now, we're going to come in and we're going to go talk a little bit about the Lambs, talk about the Niners, because this is not just an LA Lambs show. This is the San Francisco 5-time Super Bowl champions. And I don't care if anybody says that there's cobwebs on our Super Bowl rings. Oh, those trophies have cobwebs. When was the last time? Over 20 plus years. Yes, it's been a minute since we added hardware to the trophy case. But nevertheless, we still have 5 Super Bowl rings. Nobody in the NFC West can come close to us. Even if they put all their rings together, if Arizona puts their 0 rings, if you get the Rams with their 2 rings and Seattle with their 1 ring, they're still combined, those 2 teams, all 3 teams combined are still behind us by 2 rings. So Lamb fans can sit there and say, when was the last time you guys won a ring? You guys haven't won a ring since the salary cap. This is where their idiotic comes from. They said that we haven't won a ring since the salary cap. Yes, we did. In 1994, we won the Super Bowl in 95. That's when the salary cap started. So technically, we won it during the start of salary cap. But we still have 5. And right now, we are relevant to win more. Now, we have gotten so close and not crossed over. And this is where I ask 49er fans to be patient. I know it's frustrating. I know that it's frustrating. I know that getting to the NFC Championship twice in a row or 3 times in the last 4 years is not good enough. I understand the expectations is high in San Francisco. It's Super Bowl or bust. I understand that. I'm not trying to take nothing away from that, but I'm old school. I've been a Niner fan since 76. I've been through the ups and through the downs. Trust me. I've been through some shitty years. Some of you guys are young blood. Some of you guys don't understand the shit that we went through. And if you got a taste of Chip Kelly, if you got a taste of what's his name, Gemtown Sula, if you got a taste of, I'm trying to think his name, he was the coach in 2005. You would understand, though, as bad as those coaches were, there were coaches that were 3 times worse than them. It was hard to watch football back in the day when it came to the 49ers. The Niners were the laughing stock of the NFL. Nobody feared to play the Niners. No primetime games for us. Nothing. And even though we haven't gotten to the Super Bowl since 2019 and we made it to 2 NFC championships and we lost, we are relevant. People fear the Niners. The Niners are going into Pittsburgh tomorrow in hostile territory, and we're favorite by 2 points. Now, I understand it's just 2 points, but normally a home team should be favored by a point or 3 with the betting odds. And the Niners are favored by 2 points. We are a team that needs to be feared. We have a team that we have Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, which I believe he is going to have a monster year. Then we have CMC. We have Juice. We have Kittle down the middle. And we have Brock Purdy. We are loaded on offense. And I believe that our offensive line will be fine. Yes, we have a weak link at the right tackle so far. But I think McKivitz will be okay. He's not going to be great. And I don't need him to be great. I just need him to be and hold his own. I think we'll be fine. And we'll talk about the defense in a few. But this team is stacked. This team has Pro Bowlers across the board. All pros across the board. Yes, we haven't won a Super Bowl, but we are in contention every year. You just got to make the playoffs and anything can happen. Like I said earlier, you need luck, okay? You need luck to be able to win a Super Bowl. You need luck. But if you make it to the playoffs and luck is on your side, you can steamroll through the playoffs into the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl. But you got to get to the playoffs. Look how hot the Lions were playing last year. Towards the end of the year, the Lions were on fire. They beat the Packers in Lambeau with Aaron Rodgers last year. But unfortunately for them, I believe because Seattle beat the Rams, they didn't make it in. So they needed luck. They had the players, they had the momentum, they looked good, but luck was not on their side. They did not make it. Who knows what would have happened if they would have made it in? So you need luck in a lot of ways. Thank you, Roberto. Yes, hit that subscribe button, and we're going to give away a patch. So stay tuned. Please don't. I'm not going to be on here forever. About another 25 minutes, 30 minutes, and then I'm going to be doing a game prediction, and we're going to give a beautiful patch away to a winner in tomorrow's game prediction. But do not give me your game predictions right now until I start asking for it. But you guys are amazing. What's up, Brian? Brian's in the house. Let's go, Brian. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. We got Niner Faithful MTL in the house. Welcome, sir. Welcome to the stream. We got Crazy Guy in the house. Los pendejos. Loco. Es en la casa. Está en la casa. Look, we got my boy, Joe Stevens. How you doing, Joe? Good to see you, man. I would love to have you on my show, Joe, when we face the Seahawks later on this year. I would love to have you as a guest if you would do me the honors. Let me ask you, Joe, what are your thoughts on the Lambs talking about how they're going to beat you tomorrow? I'm not lying. A lot of Rams fans are highly speaking about how they're going to beat Seattle in Seattle. I just talked about Seattle. I think you guys are a little bit underrated. I think that if Geno Smith plays good football, you guys have a great running attack. You guys have great receivers. Your offensive line is getting better. And you have a great coach. I can't stand that chewing coach of yours, Pete Carroll, but he's a great coach. I don't understand how these Lambs with all these, these Lambs with all these rookies going to go into your stadium and beat you. Seahawks one-time Super Bowl champions. Something that the Cardinals can't say. Niners best in the world, amigos. Yes, they are.
Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
Randy says Joe Steven has more class than every Rams fan combined. Hey, there's truth to that.
Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
Booyah!
That is so true, Roberto. Joe Steven does have a lot of class. There's a Rams fan, Pale Time. I love him. Pale Time, unfortunately, roots for the wrong team, but Pale Time is very cool guy, very down to earth. He is not delusional. He does not speak out of the side of his neck. He tells you the way it is. He is a great Rams fan. I wouldn't even call him Lambs when I mention Pale, out of respect for Pale. His Rams to him are something that he loves and follows, but he's not delusional. So I have much respect for Joe Steven representing the Seahawks. I have a lot of respect for Pale, who represents the Rams. And I also have my friend Marcus, a great guy who represents the Cardinals. Great guy as well. Stick with me because I'm going to be giving away a beautiful patch by the end of the show. So hang with me, guys. Hang with me. Mike Nolan, Dennis Erkerson, Mike Nolan. Thank you, Niner. Mike Nolan, Dennis, Dennis Erkis, I can't even say his last name. Don't want to say it. That guy was trash. They're all trash. Mike Singletary might have been a great linebacker. That 85 Bears defense. I got a jersey and a mini helmet autographed by him. Love the guy as a player. This is my kind of party. But as a coach, not that good. A motivator, he was great. Great motivator. He's the one that truly turned Vernon Davis around. Vernon Davis was in a train wreck heading downhill. And that game where Mike Singletary is always going to be remembered. Can't play with him? Can't play with him. Can't win with him? I'd rather play with 10 players than 11. I did not quote him properly. Sorry, Singletary. But that was the year that Vernon Davis was acting up and he kicked him off the team. He left his helmet and he told him, pick up your helmet and take it with you. That, to me, was a fork in the road for Vernon Davis. He could have did it two ways. He could have flipped off Singletary and could have walked away. But what did he do? He humbled himself, picked up that helmet, and he became not only a great player. Vernon Davis was always a good player, but he became a great person because of that moment. And I do owe that to Mike Singletary. But as a head coach, no bueno. No bueno. No disrespect. I think the Steelers are going to take this one. And there's no listen, if we were facing the Rams or the Cardinals and you said no disrespect, but I think the Cardinals are going to take this one against the Niners, then even though you did not say no disrespect, you're being disrespectful, right? But let's keep it 100. The Steelers are better than they were last year. They got a ferocious D-line as well. It's not just TJ Watt. It's the other guys on that side of the ball. Their linebacking core, not so good. Their secondary, okay, but they come and play. They got a good offensive line, got them better. Not a good, better. They got great receivers. The one thing I love about the Steelers, they can draft receivers. Holy crap. Name me a receiver that has ever been a bust for the Steelers. So, no, I hear you. Am I confident in tomorrow's game? And as a Niner fan, yes. But am I going to sit there and we're going to beat them by 25 points? No. So I don't take that as disrespect. The Steelers are a good team, and we are playing there. And the Steelers have a history of never losing their game opener, whether it's at home or away. They win week 1. Now, this is the first time in a long time they're opening the season at their home. Heinz Field. I'm sorry. I'm always going to think about it as Heinz Field, whatever the name is now, which I don't even know. I'm not even going to mention. They're a good team. But do the Niners are better off with Bosa being there than without Bosa? Yes. Now, Kittle, to me, is going to be a real key. Kittle can make those linebackers, which are not that good, pay. So tomorrow, I'm going to pay very close attention before game time. If Kittle plays, our chances are great. If he doesn't, man, it's going to be hard. Niners have to lose sometime now would be better than week 17. Well, look at the Niners. We lost against the Bears. The Bears last year. Yes, it was a monsoon. It was rain and garbage, but we lost against them and we still made it to the NFC Championship. But do I think the Niners need to start strong? Yes. They need to make a statement and make a statement quick. If we want to play at home for the NFC Championship game, we need to start quick. If we beat the Steelers, we're going to beat the Rams. I mean, we beat the Rams when they have a good team, okay? And we're going to play an away game tomorrow at Pittsburgh. We're playing a home game week 2. Yes, it's in LA, but it's a home game. That's why we call it Levi South. And then we come home and we open up against the Giants. Now, the Giants can be a tough one. So if we beat the Steelers and we'll be 2-0. If we beat this Giant, that'll be 3-0. But if we lose to the Giants, we will be 2-1. But if we lose to the Steelers, beat the Rams, and then hopefully we don't lose to the Giants, we can wind up 1-2. That is starting slow. So the Niners need to make a statement. They need to start fast, in my opinion. They need to start fast. Steelers are a good team, but their linebacking can be exploited. Not a good look against CMC. That's right. And then Debo down the middle. I expect Debo to be used a lot in that middle. They're going to expose those linebackers. I know Kyle Shanahan. He is going to expose those linebackers for sure. What's up, David McNiner is in the house. How you doing? Thank you. Thank you for wiping your feet. Appreciate it. Absolutely, Joe. Absolutely. I did not take that as a disrespect at all. Look at the point spread. Who said they're going to beat us? I'm telling you, the Lamb fans really say Rudy, and I'm not afraid to mention his name because he said it on his video. You guys can go to his YouTube channel and see it. He said that you guys are gonna lose to the Lambs. That's ludicrous. Now anything can happen. Obviously, week 1 is always a crazy week, isn't it? I've seen good teams lose to bad teams in week 1. There's going to be so many mistakes done in week 1. Players haven't played together in preseason as much, the starters. So there's going to be a lot of adjusting to be done in there. But the Seattle Seahawks are a much better team than the Lambs. So I expect the Lambs to struggle early. If the Lambs, I'll be shocked if the Lambs score more than 14 points. I will be shocked if they score more than 14 points against the Seahawks tomorrow. Really, really would be in shock. Who wants to win a patch? Who wants to win a beautiful San Francisco patch? Yes, pale is cool, for sure. Victor! Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon. So everybody voted for me to wear a Bosa jersey. In the beginning of this show, I asked all the faithful, which jersey do you guys want me to wear for the game? You want me to wear Bosa's jersey, Armstead, Hargrave, or Jackson? And whatever jersey you guys picked, I would wear. And by a landslide, Bosa's jersey was picked. So that'll be the jersey that I'll be wearing tomorrow. Nicholas James Bosa. Good to see you, Victor. Cannot win with him, cannot coach with him. Yep, those are the famous words of Mike Singletary. Cannot coach with him, cannot win with him. I'd rather play with 10 players that want to play than 11. Singletary, referring to Vernon Davis. And then I don't know what the hell happened when he took his pants down. I don't think it was that day. But when Mike Singletary was caught with his pants down, I don't know what he was talking to the players about. I don't know what point he was trying to get across. I don't know. And I don't care. But that was funny stuff. David Corona is in the house. What's up, David? Good to see you. Good to see you, Mr. Corona in la casa. Claypool could probably be a bust if he doesn't perform great with the Bears. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Niners are going to beat Pittsburgh. Neither of Pittsburgh's tackles could start on our team. Bosa's going to eat. You know, if I can be honest, I am more concerned about how McKivitz is going to handle TJ Watt than their tackles going to handle Nick Bosa. To me, Nick Bosa is the better player, but TJ Watt is not someone to take lightly. This kid is a monster. He was Defensive Player of the Year 2 years ago, and then Bosa took it last year. So we'll see. We got royalty in the house. What's up, Laura Cat? Welcome. Welcome to the channel. Beto, I really like the thumbnail for this show. Very creative. Thank you. I put it together. I wanted to, Silent Lamb, and I wanted to put Cooper Cup on there. Thank you for the compliment. That means a lot, Laura. Appreciate you. Tell Rudy to talk to me, haha, and tell me what good points he has. Rudy, I love Rudy. Don't get me wrong. This is not about talking bad about Rudy. Rudy's a great guy. He's a fanatic of his team, but he can get on the delusional side. Whenever I say delusional, is when your team is not good and you're professing that they're going to win a lot of games, like when Chip Kelly took over, or when Eric Dickerson was the coach, Mike Nolan was the coach. I was not going to sit there, we're going to win the Super Bowl, we're going to win the division. Again, if Brock Purdy plays really good tomorrow and doesn't make mistakes, I'm going to give him his flowers. But if Brock Purdy is the reason why we lose, or he's not as smart, I'm going to criticize him as a content creator. I'm going to keep it real. I love Brock Purdy. But if he makes mistakes that he shouldn't have made, you better believe this boy's going to talk about it. I'm not going to sit there and give excuses to no players when they don't deserve it. I love Kyle Shanahan. Great coach, great offensive mind guru, but he does make some bonehead decisions, and I will criticize him. The difference between me and some other fans is a lot of fans want him fired. A lot of fans want him fired. I don't know why they would want Kyle fired. Who do you replace him with? Some people tell me, well, we can replace him with Eric the Enemy. Really? Really? You're going to replace Kyle Shanahan with Eric the Enemy? I don't know about that. So would I keep him accountable? Yes. Would I give him his flowers? Also, yes. But Rudy, with all due respect, loves to be delusional. He thinks that listen, their head coach, McVay, he did win a Super Bowl. I give him that. But what people don't realize is that when McVay took over that team, kind of remember when Harbaugh took over the Niners in 2010, was it? The team was already stacked. It just needed a good head coach to turn it into a winning organization. And that's what Harbaugh did. He came into a good situation, great coaching, and he turned it around, and we went to the playoffs that year, his first year. Sean McVay came into a good situation as well, and he started to win games. And when Rudy likes to compare Sean McVay to Kyle Shanahan, saying he's a better coach, he has more wins than the difference is Sean McVay came into a great situation. Kyle Shanahan came in and blew up the whole team. He gutted the team out. He blew it up. He only kept three players from the old team, which was, I believe, what's his name? The tight end. I can't think of his name, but he wasn't a starting tight end. He was a backup. His brother was a starting tight end for the Eagles. Salek, I think his name was. And then we kept Jimmy Ward. And then we kept our I can't believe I'm forgetting his name. Our left tackle, our boy, number 74. His name is slipping my. I apologize for your name slipping my mind, big brother. No disrespect, but those are the only three. Joe Staley were the only three they kept, and the Niners pretty much came into this and gutted everything out and built it from the floor up. And within 2 years, Kyle Shanahan built and John Lynch built the team that we have today. So it's not the same thing comparing him to McVay. It's foolish. Now, I'm not saying McVay's a bad coach. He's a good coach. But could he done the same thing that Kyle did? Could he disrupt a whole Lambs team and build it from the floor up and make him contention in 2 years? I don't know if he could have. I'm not saying he couldn't. What happened to my patch? You said you gave me. Hit me up afterwards. I would have to look at my books to see if it's in there that I haven't sent it to you. That I'll send it to you. If it says sent, I record everything. But if I didn't send it to you, and the book will show me, I would apologize to you and send it to you. No worries. But let me look into that. But thank you for reminding me. You could have said it nicer though. You could have been nicer and said, "Hey, bro, there was a patch you were supposed to send me and you didn't send it to me. And can you look into that? What happened to my patch? You said you gave me. These patches are free. I'm giving them free. You don't have to be rude. Oh my God. Do I love my woman? Look at that. I did not even expect a Jamba Juice, and she surprised me with it. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
Oh, I love my woman. If you have a good woman on your side, keep her. My baby's good to me. But David, I'll talk to you afterwards, man. But you could have been nicer about it. Also, speaking of burgers, high school football, Aaron Jones went to that school. Yep. Victor says, and I'm gonna do the scoring predictions in about 2 minutes. So hang with me. There's still a lot of you here. Thank you. Cannot wait for tomorrow's game. I cannot wait for tomorrow's game either. Every team has trouble with Watt. You have to double and chip him. Yep. Teresa Bailey's in the house. Another royalty in this house. Oh man. Thank you to my better half for always taking care of her big teddy bear. I'm not an Eric the Enemy fan. Me neither. Listen, Kyle hasn't won the big one, but people gotta remember, he started this team from scratch. He's been here. He's entering his 7th season, but he's been here for 6 seasons already. Within those 6 seasons, I do not count the first 2 years. You can agree with me or disagree with me, that's fine. It took him 2 years to demolish that team and rebuild it from the floor up. And then within 2 years, he got us to a Super Bowl appearance and 4 NFC championship games. That within itself is amazing. And without really having a quarterback. Without really having a pure number one quarterback, we've been to more NFC championships than teams that have great quarterbacks. Let that sink in for a minute. Let it sink in for a minute. Now, real quick, before I start to do the patch giveaway and I start collecting the game predictions, the 49ers have something up their sleeve. The 49ers have something up their sleeves. What are the Niners doing? They restructured Kittles and Trent Williams, right? And now they just finished restructuring Eric Armstead. I believe they have somewhere in the 40 million against the cap space. What are the Niners trying to do, ladies and gentlemen? What are the Niners trying to do? Are they trying to clear cap space so that we can roll it over into next year and sign Brandon Ayuk? Are they trying to see what happens during the season? Remember, last year, we brought in CMC. We gave up the capital for CMC draft-wise, but the reason why we could have brought CMC is because he didn't cost us that much. The money, the majority of the part of the contract for CMC was already paid by Carolina, so we could afford to bring him in. Are the Niners going into this season trying to give Drake Jackson a try and see how he does? Are the Niners setting themselves up before the trade line? If we are winning games and we are competitive and we're heading in the right direction, which I expect we will be, let's say the Panthers are losing game after game. They got a rookie quarterback that really have no receivers. Let's say the Panthers are losing, and they decide they want to build this team, and they put Brian Burns on the market, and the Niners are winning, but let's say we're not getting great production from Jackson. I don't think that'll be the case. I think Jackson's going to have a hell of a year. But let's just say Panthers are losing games. We're winning a lot of games. We have a lot of potential. The Panthers decide to have a fire sale, and they put Brian Burks on the market. Now the Niners, not only do the Niners have capital to trade for him, they have a 1, a 2, a few threes. They got capital to trade for Burns. But they didn't, at the time, they did not have money to bring him in. Now they cleared enough space to sign Brian Burns if that's what they want to do. Or maybe Chandler Jones. Maybe Aaron Donald if the Lambs are not playing that good. Maybe a corner, a very good corner. If we're struggling a little bit with Lenore, I don't expect that. But my point is, the Niners are setting themselves up. If they need to bring a player, not only do they have the capital in the trade, but they also have the sources financially to bring a top player if that's something they feel is needed to take us over the edge and win a Super Bowl. I like what they're doing. They're going. Do you guys know that right now the Niners have the most money cap-wise than all the other teams? The Niners have more cap money than any other team this season. What are their reasons? We'll find out. long shot, but if any one of you are going to the Hawks game tomorrow, meet up with me for a beer. So this is what I love about Joe Stevens. Classy guy, man. Classy guy. All right, guys, here we go. I've been talking for too long. You guys have been respectful. The only one that I asked for score predictions. Any score predictions that you guys put before I mention it right now, it's not going to count. So I need you guys to put a score prediction. And this is for because I'm only giving away Niners stuff. This is just, you got to pick the Niners to win. If anybody's picking the Steelers, you got to pick the Niners to win because, well, let's see. How am I going to work this? All right, I'll put it this way. Because I think Joe wants to pick the Steelers, and I don't want to have him not play. That's not fair to him. So the way I'm going to work it, don't put the score predictions yet. When I ask for the score prediction, you got to give me the score prediction. The team, if you guys pick the Niners have to win. If the Niners lose tomorrow, God forbid, even if the score is close, it doesn't matter. Nobody wins. I give the patch for the next game. If you pick the Niners have to win. If you pick up the Steelers, of course the Steelers have to win. But for the Niners side of it, you got to give me a score prediction. I'll use, since David Corona put it up here, I'll use him as an example. David Corona said 37-28 Niners. And you got to let me know Niners. Don't just give me the score prediction. Let me know which team you're picking. Obviously, I know you're taking the Niners, but I need to make sure that is the team you're picking. Because a lot of people thought, well, the Niners lost. Well, I really took the I really took the Steelers to win. So 37-28 Niners. So the Niners have to win first and foremost, right? Then the person closest to the score prediction wins. Now, if you're taking I keep saying Seattle because Joe's in here. Damn it, Joe. I love you, man. If you're taking the Steelers for whatever reason, you have to hit the score. In other words, I'll use Joe's prediction, for example. Where is Joe? I think I see. Okay. Joe took the Steelers. In order for Joe to win, it has to be a 23-21 score. It has to be a 23-21 score, and Joe wins because he took the Steelers. If you're taking the Niners, whoever is the closest to the score would win. Does that make sense? So go ahead and put in your scores. I'm going to look for some patches to give you. Start putting in your scores right now. If you did it, hold on, guys. Let me write something. Okay. I put on the comment. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I put on the comment, start now. Do you see it? Start now. Put your score predictions right underneath. Right underneath, start now. Start putting anything above start now, I don't look at. Anything underneath start now, I'm going to look at. So start putting your score predictions for me. And give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right. Let's see here. Give me a second. All right, give me that score prediction. All right, I am back. All right, let me look at my name. Boom, boom. All right, the first one, and I'm going to write people's names down, and I'm going to show you the patches, okay? I'm going to show you the patches. Everybody can be a winner, and you get to choose which patch you want. From these. All right. These are the patches that if you win, if you are the winner, you can choose any of these patches. Only one patch, but you can choose any of these. Hold on. That is patch numero uno. That is patch number 2. That is patch number 3. And patch number 4. So any of these patches, if you are the lucky winner, any of the, what's up with my Zoom? Any of these 4 patches, you can win. I'll show them again. This one, Niners for Life. The Familia patch. This beautiful Niners for Life red and black. And all gas, no brakes. So if you win, that's the patch you can choose. You can choose one of those 4. So let me look at the names now. We got Young Hitter. What's up, Young Hitter, by the way? Welcome. So let me write it down. Young Hitter. You know what? I can write this after. I don't got to write it right now and take you guys forever. We got David Villa, 24-17 Niners. Let's go. We got Crazy Juice, 28-24 Steelers. Let's go. Don says 31-25 Niners. David Corona, 37-28 49ers. Victor, 49. Okay. I see how you do. You threw me off for a second. So 24-17 Niners. Got it. Teresa, 17-14 Niners. Randy, 21-19 San Francisco. Daniel Cantu, what's up, brother? Welcome to the show. 24-14 Niners win. Joe Stevens, 23-21 Steelers. Sorry, I was early. No worry. You don't got to apologize, brother. So remember, since you're taking the Steelers, it has to be 23-21 Steelers. Exactly. I make it a little bit harder because you're playing against my team. You're choosing against my team. So that means you can still win, but you got to earn your win. And of course, I give more love to the Niners, so they don't have to be exact. If they are, that's great. It's the closest score on the Niners side. We got Don Dotson, 27-19 Niners. Make sure I'm not missing anybody else. Roberto Davis, 24-13 Niners. Let's go. Anybody else with score predictions? Okay. If anybody just popped in, you want to give me your score prediction, you are welcome to do so. I'm writing everybody's name down. I'm going to have it on a list. I named the 4 patches that I'll be giving away. You can pick one out of the 4. Let me show everyone once again what they are. You got all gas, no brakes, beautiful patch. You got the Familia patch. Look at that beautiful patch. Then you got the red and white Niners for life, or you have the Niners for life patch. And this is what I'm going to do for you guys because I love giving away things and helping you guys out for being supportive of my channel. Randy says, can I iron this patch right onto my skin, Jefe? Well, I don't know about your skin. That's a little crazy. That's a little crazy. But what I can do is 2 things. If you're planning to sew it onto your jersey or whatever you're going to put it on, if you decide you want to sew it on, then I will send it to you like this for the back. Plain. Nothing on there. But if you, well, this one doesn't have any patches. Well, at least not from, these ones came with the jersey. But if you want to iron them onto your jersey, which a lot of my jerseys have patches that I ironed, I can put on adhesive tape. It is called adhesive tape. I can put it behind the patch for you. So all you got to do is get a hot iron, put it on the jersey, and let me tell you, the way I cut it and the way I put it back there, I don't leave no inches at all. So it sticks permanently. I've washed my jerseys in my washer and I put it in my dryer multiple times. And the patches that have adhesive tape on it has not come off. It hasn't come off. So when you win, and whoever wins the patch, you can tell me, I want this patch and I want you to send it to me with no adhesive tape because I'm going to sew it on or I'm going to put it on my wall, whatever the case may be. Or you can tell me, hey, Beto, can you please put some adhesive tape on it because I want to iron it on my jersey. You let me know. I will take care of you. I do this because I truly care for each and every one of you follows me in my chat. Look who it is. Now, see, I don't know. I do not know if this is truly Rudy or if this is an imposter. Why do I say that? Because there's somebody that I won't mention who they are, but a lot of you know, has multiple accounts on YouTube. Why YouTube does this, I don't know. But YouTube allows you to build multiple accounts with the same picture and the same name. So I don't know if this is Rudy. Now, I do want to comment to Rudy. Now, I do have Rudy's phone number. So I'm going to text him real quick to see if this is Rudy. If it's Rudy, then I'm going to direct and allow Rudy to comment. If it's not Rudy, I'm not even going to waste my time or your time. So let me text Rudy real quick and ask him if he's on my show. Hey, Rudy. Oops, wrong spot. Hey, Rudy, are you on my... I hate this. I got to turn it off. There's a thing where it wants to spell things out for you. And even though I spelled on, O-N, it changes it. All right. I just sent you a text, Rudy. If you're watching me and it's you, I just send you a text, reply yes or no. This is how I know if it's the real Rudy or not. Because one time before, I was talking to Rudy on here, having a conversation back and forth. And then I send Rudy a text. I go, yeah, it's me. Okay, this is the real Rudy. All right, perfect. It's the real Rudy. All right, Rudy, welcome. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. I just want to make sure if I'm going to listen to anything you have to say, I can respectfully listen to you knowing it's you. I just don't want to go back and forth and it's somebody else. Now, Rudy says, hey, Beto, props. But actually, it's been silence of the Niners for 29 years. But has it been? Now, I understand we haven't won a Super Bowl, but we've been relevant. So to me, silence is the Cowboys. The Cowboys are silent. Cowboys have not even made it to the NFC Championship game. They haven't even made it to that. We've been to a Super Bowl in 2019, and we've been to the NFC Championship a few times. So are we really silent? I don't think so. I think we're pretty loud when it comes to that. But welcome, Rudy. Rudy's okay. This is where I told Joe, a Seattle Seahawks fan, if you pick the Steelers, which you are entitled to. Now, if you win, I have a Rams. I don't know why I have it, but I have a Rams keychain. I would have to double check. I can send that to you. I don't have a Seattle one, unfortunately, Joe. But I do have a Rams keychain. I have to double check. So if you win, I'll send it to you, courtesy of Niners Sickness. Now, you have to pick the Steelers have to beat the Niners 24-17 exactly. Exactly. If the Niners lose, let's say the score is 24-21, even though the Steelers won, you don't win. So it has to be precise. If you're picking the Niners, you don't have to be precise. You can get the nearest. This is how I do it because, of course, the Niners are the number one team. And but players, people that pick other teams can do so, but you got to be precise. Maverick says 31-10. What's up, Maverick? Welcome to the show. And Rudy, welcome to the show as well. So, Rudy, I don't know if Joe's still here. I don't know if Joe left or not. Rudy, why are you saying that the Rams are going to beat Seattle tomorrow? Why are you delusional, my friend? Why are you picking the Rams to beat Seattle tomorrow? Please explain. Make sure to hit the like button for your boy Niner Sickness. Oh, real quick, Rudy. You got to talk. You don't have to do anything you don't want to, but you should talk to your moderators. They have me not blocked, but I can't comment. Or I think they do have me blocked. I can go into your videos when you're live, and I can hear you and everything. I can see you, but whenever I comment in the comments, they don't pop up. You don't see them. So like how I bring your comment up, you won't see mine. So to be honest with you, I don't even bother going to your channel that much anymore because you can't see my comments. And this is why I asked you to make me a moderator so that your weirdos moderator doesn't do that to me. If you want me to make you a moderator of my group so that you can make me one of yours, we can do that to kind of make it fair. But otherwise, your moderator, and I think we know who it is. Right, Rudy? I think we know who it is that is doing that to me. So it's up to you. It's your channel, your decision. But I like to go in there and talk smack. You know, I keep it professional. I keep it respectfully. But if your moderators are little wee-wees and they can't handle a Niner fan and then they go be little sissy lalas and block me, that's pretty sad. Good luck tomorrow. Keep an eye on the Rams. Kaka. I like to call him Kaka. Kaka Naka. Kaka Naka. Cam Akers tomorrow. Rams win in Seattle. See? What did I tell you, Joe? 27-17. We should have beat them twice last season. Stafford, Donald didn't play either. You don't have Cooper Kupp. By the way, Cooper Kupp's going to miss for the first 4 games on IR. And you're going to, it's right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is the delusional part that I said. I understand you want to be a fan of your team. I understand you want to be optimistic. But come on. Come on, Rudy. Matthew Stafford. Oh, I watched one of your videos the other day, and you were talking about how Brock Purdy almost got hit. And you mentioned the wrong team, by the way. But he almost got hit in his arm. And, oh, my God, what happens if he would have got hit? The Niners need to be careful that he doesn't get hurt. And you did say that you don't wish injury upon no one. But you did talk about Purdy getting injured quite a bit. So I don't understand where that was going. But anyway, it's funny that you're so concerned about the Niners and Brock Purdy, where Matthew Stafford, the old man, has back issues. And anybody that's ever had back issues, I do, they're no fun. It can just go off just like that. If anything, you should be concerned about your quarterback making it through the season, not so much about Brock Purdy. Because that back is the real thing, man. Back pain is the real thing. Beto, we love you too, buddy. I know, bro. I love you back, man. Rudy in the chat. Rudy on his channel act completely different. That's okay, though. I'm okay with that. That's okay. That's his channel. He wants to act the way he wants to act and run it the way he wants to run it. Rudy's a cool guy. I said this before, and I'm not saying just because Rudy's in here. I said this before Rudy popped up. He's delusional, but he's a cool guy. Just very delusional. Sean, let's effing go. He ain't winning, but I hope he does. Listen, real quick. Rudy, the Niners had created $43 million cap space. The Niners right now, after signing Nicholas James Bosa for 5 years, he's under contract for 6 years. A lot of people think it's just 5. It is 6 years that he's under contract. He's playing out his rookie contract this year, the 5th option, and then his 5 years start next year. So for the next years, Bosa will be continue to create havoc on the Rams. We have Hargrave that added to that. I'm sorry, Rudy. I just don't see any way you guys even scoring 3 points against the Niners week 2 at Levi South. We're going to be all over you guys like fly on shit. And yes, Matthew is shit, so we'll be on there going after him. This defense is going to be ferocious. And the Niners extended Eric Armstead today. They extended Trent Williams and Kittle a couple of days ago. They have freed up 43 plus million against the salary cap wise. They are either going to bring an edge rusher like Brian Burns, who you guys tried to give 2 number 1s last year, and they tell you, hell no, he doesn't want to go to the Rams. Burns said that. I don't want to go from one bad team to another. So he said no. Now the Niners, he'll say yes if that happens. Chandler Jones is pretty pissed off at the Raiders. They're not having a good dialogue over there. He's a possibility. And even if they don't bring anyone, they can turn that money, they can roll it over for next year and sign Brandon Ayuk. So let's go. That's disappointing, Rudy. Oh, there's Joe. Joe's still here. Yeah, there's a guy that goes on Rambo chat. Yeah. Yes. Now that you reminded me, somebody is using your name, and all he said was, "This is Rudy. I'm gay. I like guys." And he was like, he couldn't get off the gay crap. And nothing against, listen, nothing against anyone that is gay. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just stating what this guy said. He was trying to nobody paid attention to him, by the way, but he was trying to convince everybody and their mamas that you were gay. And I, for a fact, know you're not gay. You're married, or you have a beautiful girlfriend. So that, and again, nothing against anyone that is gay. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just stating Rudy is not. And for this guy to say that, I thought that was crap. And I defended you, bro. You can watch that video in the comments. I defended you because whether I like your team or not, that's not cool. That's not cool. And I think you would do the same for me. I know Joe would. Joe says, "You're good. If I win, give me mine or Corona." Okay, he's talking to them. Now, hey, Joe, I don't know if you're a betting man. I don't even know if Rudy's a betting man. But you guys might want to make a little friendly bet. Maybe it doesn't have to be money. Let's say if Seattle wins, Rudy has to change his icon to a Seattle Seahawks player or the team. And if the Rams pull the victory, then Joe has to wear or put on a Rams icon for the week. Something like that. Or you guys don't have to bet, but I think that'll make it interesting, wouldn't it? Luke Luna says, "You think Steelers fans and organization thinks they are failures as long as they play the right way and give their all, they are okay with it. Niner fans, we've won 5. We aren't deprived." Yes. Even though it's been 29 years or longer or shorter, we still have 5 trophies in the shelf. They might have cobwebs, but they have 5. And that's something that can never be taken away no matter the year. And the Niners are competitive, and sooner rather than later, they will break through. Everybody knows you cannot just be good. You need luck on your side as well. And sometimes luck can fail you. When is he not delusional? That's the real question. Rudy's cool people, but he is delusional. John Lynch isn't playing, getting cap space to make more moves. I like it. Go all in now. And Niners are coming back to the pack next few years. No, see, that's the difference, my friend. The Niners do not mortgage the future like the Rams did. The Niners are not only looking to win now, but they're looking to be competitive years down the line. The Rams, and it paid off. Kudos. Like I said, you can't take away that trophy 2 years ago, but you guys went all in. Now you guys starting a bunch of rookies. You really believe on your defensively. Brian Young, rookie. Jonah Williams, he's not good. Bobby Brown, terrible. Aaron Donald, a beast, but he's not the same Aaron Donald. And every team's just going to double team Aaron Donald. Let's just double team Aaron Donald because there ain't nobody else going to do the rest. Ernest Jones, Christian Roseboom. Who in the hell is Christian Roseboom? Michael Hochette? Is that his name? Michael Hochette? It sounds like Michael Hochette. Missed tackle by Michael Hochette. Jordan Fuller, Ross Yeast, Kobe Durant, What are these names? These names are, man, it's funny. You got all these names that I don't recognize, Rudy, and yet you're going to beat the Seattle tomorrow, and you might win. This is what I heard from your lips. You said you guys have a chance of winning the division. Are you serious? This is the Rams, the 2023 season. It's your funeral. It's the funeral of the Lambs. I'm going to on tonight. I'll fix it. I don't want you blocked. Well, I appreciate it, my friend. You know me. I talk smack, but I'm never disrespectful. I'm never gonna cause any disrespect. Would I talk my shit? Yes, but I'm gonna keep it just football. I never get personal. I never attack people personal. But the thing is, even if you unblock me, they're gonna do it again. If, like I said, the only way they can't block me is if you make me a moderator, because you can't block a moderator from another moderator. And if you feel that, if you want me to make you a moderator on my, listen, I'll make you a moderator right now on my channel. This is why, and if anybody asks me why a Rams fan is a moderator of my team, they can come and talk to me and I'll explain why. I got to do it from my phone. Why can't I do it from here? That's weird. But I'll make you a moderator for my team, my channel, so that you can make me one from your channel if you want to. But you can unblock me, but they're going to block me again, bro. So it's just kind of, it's pointless to unblock me if all they're going to do is block me again. And then you don't know for a while. And I can't tell you because I don't text you all the time and you can't see my text. But it's up to you. Send me a text later. Tell me if you want me to make you a moderator. I'll make you one. And you can do the same. And if your Ram fans tell you, why is a Niner fan? Tell them, well, he made me a moderator on his channel. So we have our reasons why. And if they don't respect your decision, then it's your channel. That's just me, though. But they didn't beat us either time. Yeah, it's funny, right? Almost is far from winning. We almost beat you. What does that got to do with winning? I hope they just bring it like down up or, bring in, yeah, you know what? No trades for huge names. Now, the whole Brian Burns, if we did bring him in, I mean, he's a first rounder. He's going to expect a big contract. I don't know. For that purpose, I don't see us bringing in a big guy like that either. But someone like Ingram or Dunlap can be at a cheaper cost, and definitely we can see what happens. But at least we know, Luke Luna, the Niners have cleared. The Niners have the most money against the cap this year than any team out there. And that's nice to know, right? Cooper Kupp is going to come back to earth. Cooper Kupp is a good player. I'm not going to sit there and talk my smack. I talk shit about the Lambs, Seattle, and Cardinals, but I give individual players their props. I like Walker. That running back Walker for Seattle, he's on my fantasy team. I like that kid. I think that kid's special. The other running back, Charnay, I hope I didn't mess up his name. He looks like he has a lot of promise, but Cooper Kupp, he's one hell of a receiver, man. He is a hell of a receiver. I have nothing but respect for Cooper Kupp. Not delusional, just like the Niners have had our number, the Rams have had Seahawks' number. The Rams receiver took his load. You'll see, Kaka will be unleashed. You don't want to unleash the Kaka. Ooh, that smells. On the NFL tomorrow. Rudy, who's your backup quarterback? The dog, right? The Georgia dog guy, Benton. He's not even on the team anymore, is he? that one quarterback that you thought he was going to be a great quarterback. You were talking highly about him last offseason. This guy, watch out for this guy. I forgot his name. Watch out for him. Watch out. He's the future. He's not even on the team. Stanton Benton is on your team now. So when you tell me that Kaka is going to be the next receiver, I'm sorry, bro. Your credibility is no good. You were talking about that quarterback, that he was going to be the next great thing from, how's it go? Baked bread, or I don't know how they use it. But my point is, you do not report properly I think you're very emotional, which is fine. What's up, John? Which is fine. But you always talk highly about your players without no substance. That quarterback, he was going to take over when Stafford retired. He was learning from Stafford. He can run, he can throw. A great guy. And the Rams thought different. The Rams are like, Rudy, stop being delusional. He's not even going to be on the team. It's going to be Bennett. Now you're talking highly about Bennett. Oh, Bennett this and watch. I'm like, oh my goodness. I don't know what Brock Purdy's going to be. We'll find out this year. But Brock Purdy has played in the NFL and looked good. Bennett has not played one game in the NFL. Until he plays games, we'll talk about how good he will be or how bad he will be. He hasn't played. So you can dismiss me how good your backup is going to be. Sam Darnold, you can make fun about Sam Darnold all you want, Rudy. Sam Darnold this, Sam Darnold that. He's way better. Light years better than your backup. At least Sam Darnold has played in the NFL. Bennett has played 0 in the NFL. So I'd rather go with Sam Darnold. Take the good and the bad with him than someone that has never played. Chris Jones wearing a Seahawks hat. Oh, no, I didn't see it. I seen him in the booth, but I didn't see him with no hat. Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. I don't know. Maybe that's why the Niners have freed up. The Niners have freed up $43 million. Okay, Joe. You guys might have freed up $9 million. We freed up $43 million. Maybe the Niners go after Chris Jones just so the Seattle Seahawks don't get him. We'll see what happens. It's funny. It's interesting, though. I heard Grant struggling to attack the Niners yesterday, but they're going to lose Jennings and Gibson to and Burks. My brother Nina Better, would you like me to send you an email via Gmail about the woman? Yes, send me an email. Send it to Niner Sickness Podcast 49 at gmail.com. Niner Sickness Podcast 49 at gmail.com. Or I can text you on Twitter. Either way. Niners going to roll some of that cap to help next year. That's a possibility. All I know is this. I think Jackson from USC is going to be a monster for us. But just in case he struggles as first year, and for the Niners feel that that's somewhere they need to improve, they have the money to go after someone like Burns, like Chandler Jones, like any player that is available out there. They have the capital and they have the money to do so before the trade deadline. If they don't, then they can always roll it over and use it to extend Brandon Ayuk, which I believe is going to have a monster year. All right, guys, I'm going to be bringing this to a close. I've been here a little bit over an hour. My illusion Rams since 2017, only NFC win team with 3. But you're looking at the past. What have you done for me lately? What have you done for me lately? Anything that the past is the past. Last season is last season. 2 years ago or 2 years ago, are the Rams are they able to play this year? Can they play and keep up with the rest of the teams? What could the Lambs do this year? This whole, they won titles, they won NFC championship games, they're retooling on whatever on the fly. We'll be okay. Drafted gems. How do you know you drafted gems? They haven't played. This is the delusional part. I like what I seen in Drake Jackson and the little bit that I saw last year. But I don't put no stock on Jackson until he proves to me that he can play in the NFL. Rookies are great. Great prospects for the future. But until they play, until they make a name for themselves in real NFL games, it doesn't mean anything. You drafted gems? Listen to that. You don't know. Maybe they play good. Maybe they become good. Maybe they become trash. We drafted Trey Lance. He didn't work out. He was a gem. How did that go? We took Brock Purdy in the 7th round, and he's now our starter. I want to see what they can do in NFL games. So before I concern myself with anybody in the Lambs. These prospects. It's just what they are, prospects. Until they show me otherwise, like the kid for the Seattle Seahawks. He was a rookie, their corner, but the dude plays sensational. He plays so good that he proved to me that boy can ball. But this guy, Durant, he hasn't done shit. Until he does, then we'll have a different discussion later on. But right now, do you think Debo is afraid of Kobe Durant? Do you think Brandon Ayuk is afraid? Oh my God. Oh, can we skip the Rams game? Because I don't know if I can play against a possible gem that is Mr. Durant. Debo is going to go up to him, smack him like a little kid that he is, and say, welcome to the NFL. These guys are little punks until they got to become men before I can give them any props. And this goes for my team too. Not just the Rams or any even players that have not played in the NFL for the Niners. They are little kids until Drake Jackson's a little kid until he becomes a man. Now, hopefully, this will be the year that he shows it. But I'm not going to put no stock on Jackson until he shows me what he's going to be. Those names on these sounds like a Lambs had open tryouts. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, Roberto. It don't matter how many new kids on the block they have. It doesn't matter. They're just rookies. They haven't done. They're wet behind their ears, and they got mocos coming out of their nose. Last thing, next season, all the dead money is off the books. Rams, Les Snead already said next. It's funny. You guys are going to come off the books just to put yourselves back in debt again. But that's what Les Snead does. He has bad habits that he's going to continue to do. We'll see. Only time will tell. But I say the Rams are going to suck for a few years before they start contending again. Remember Rams with the Mayfield, no Donald last and up to Seahawks last game because the refs called a running into the kicker. Yeah. Blame it on the refs. Blame it on the refs. It's the refs' fault. Bad ref. Hey, we lost the Super Bowl against Kansas City because on that big bomb to Tyreek Hill, they didn't call holding on Bosa. But it doesn't matter. Refs are human. Refs make mistake time after time. You got to put yourself in a position to win, not to be determined based on a referee. But anyway, I got to go. Rudy, you are an awesome dude. Joe, thank you for stopping by, Joe. Thank you for being part of the channel today. Everyone that participated, love each and every one of you. You guys are amazing. Thank you for supporting Niners Sickness. For those that haven't done it, please make sure to wipe your feet and hitting that like button for your boy Niners Sickness. Let's see what the score is. I say the Rams will win 4 games and lose the rest. Good luck for those that did the score predictions. Good luck. I'm going to write them down right after the show. Good luck and enjoy the game tomorrow. Go Niners. Peace.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.